Fantastic. Awesome. We're going to go ahead and get going. Thanks, you guys, for being patient. We're just trying to get everybody in real quick here. And again, when you guys are jumping on, let me know where you're watching from. I love this part because you will see that we literally have people all over the world that get on. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And we are going to do our best to get answering questions in the chat as well. So if you have any questions during this, that would be awesome. We would love to answer questions. And listen, grab a piece of paper. You'll want to take some notes today. You're going to learn. Let me go ahead and get my screen going here. We are literally going to break down with you how to launch and scale a business, the 4 simple steps to build a 6-figure online business in just 2 hours a day. And so that's what we're going to cover. And by the way, no following needed. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive into the information. So you are here because you are ready to learn how to make 6 figures online, but you don't know where to start. Okay, so I'm going to cover with you right now. Here are the 4 steps that I follow to make 6 figures online. Now, this is a time-tested and proven system, by the way, but we'll get to that in just a second. Okay, first of all, I want to cover with you what it takes to make 6 figures. Right? So maybe you are selling a product for $900, right? Which that's what I'm going to recommend because you only need 10 customers a month to make $9,000 a month, which is $108,000 a year. If you're selling a product around $600, you're going to need 14 customers a month, which is like $8,400 a month that you're going to make, which is a little over $100K a year. If you are sell a product around $300, you're going to need 28 customers a month, right, to make about 108 a year. Now, if you're selling a low ticket product for like around $9, you guys realize you're going to need 926 customers a month to be able to make 100K. So here's my question for you. When you look at this, what makes more sense to you? Promoting a low ticket product and having to have 926 customers a month to be able to make 6 figures in a year, or a higher ticket product and only needing 10 customers a month? Put in the chat what makes more sense to you. See, you guys, this is why I was on the struggle bus trying to make an income if I go back years ago, because I was selling a bunch of low ticket products. So I wasn't making a lot of money and I had to work really, really, really hard. When I discovered that I can sell products in high demand, and my number 1 selling product is 900, by the way, my number 2 selling product is 600, and my number 3 is 300. That's why I have all of them on there. Yes, higher ticket definitely makes sense. So when you see that you only need 10 customers, it's easier to think about making 6 figures, right? Because you only need 10 customers, right? And you're probably thinking right now, well, how many customers do you want to focus on to getting to achieve 6 figures? Because that's the main thing, right? You need to, what is the number you focus on? I think to me, it's easier to focus on 10 customers than it is 900. Look at Joy, you guys. She goes, I'm so flippin' excited. I just hit $333,000 yesterday. She woke up this morning to a new customer and a $900 deposit. Now, I want you guys to screenshot this because I am not giving you any income claims today, right? I'm making no guarantees that you can have success, this level of success. I'm just going to share with you what we have done and the results that some of us have achieved from following this process, okay? And that is what we're going to cover, let me say, today. So I just want you to screenshot that. So now here's the question, and I've already seen it being asked inside the community. Just a minute, somebody's doodling on the screen. Hold on, hold on. Oh my goodness. Disabled that. So let me disable it. Okay, so you're probably asking right now, just a minute, I got to get that off. Sorry, guys. Sorry, we had a doodler. Let me get that off real quick, and then we're going to get going again. I just can't have that red mark on there the entire time. That would probably drive everybody crazy, right? All right, so let me get you guys back going again. Okay. There's a little timeout. All right, so here we go. So the question is, many of you are asking is, where do these customers come from and what do we sell, right? That's the question. That is why you guys are on here. And that is what I'm going to cover, right? So just really pay attention and you guys are going to learn exactly how to achieve that. Now, I got to share this with you. I've been on TikTok for 2 years now, and I can tell you this: the size of your audience, the size of your following, the size of your social media platforms does not matter. Okay. The quality of your audience is everything. So, with that being said, you guys don't need a huge following to learn to make six figures. You don't. What you need is a quality audience. And that is exactly what we're going to cover. Now, if you go back to 2022, I was struggling. I was super disappointed in myself and I was burned out. I didn't want to bother friends and family or have to DM to get customers. I wanted more time with my family. I didn't want to trade time for dollars anymore. So I applied these steps. I had no email list. I had no following. I just applied these simple steps and I made six figures in 6 months. And now it's on autopilot. So I get to travel and do the things that I absolutely love with my family, or the things that I want to do, which is now leave a legacy for my family and create generational wealth, because I'm totally done with that generational struggle. We are changing that. And that's what I'm inviting you to do today. Look at this. Jessie just had a $600 morning already, and she's made $26,250 in 5 months. In 5 months, you guys, and you are going to learn exactly how. So write this down. Step one, identify your ideal customer, right? Know who your perfect customer is and what do they need to know? What are they looking for? What is the problems that they have? So for example, why are you here? Can you guys put that in the chat? Why are you here? Okay. I want to know in the chat, why are you here today? We need boys, yes. We're kind of sad about that this year, right? But hey, I'm curious in the chat, to make more money in less time, I need money. Break free from paying bills. Ooh, better future, to make money. Single mom, low income. Glad you're here, my friend. Freedom, quit my job. Yes, freedom to learn. Ooh, I love that. Low income, build generational wealth. Love it. Look at all that, you guys. So this is why people are here. This is what we have a solution for. There is not one thing that was put into the chat that I can't provide a solution for. That's what's empowering. And I'm telling you guys this right now. If you love helping people, you will love this process and exactly how it works. Okay. So step two, the discovery method. So now that you know who your perfect customer is, now we got to get your business discovered so you can attract those 10 customers a month so you can make 100K in the next 12 months, right? The world is going digital. You guys, you can't go anywhere without seeing people on their phone, right? So it just makes sense to use the World Wide Web where people hang out at and get your business discovered. So the way that I love is using classified ads. There's actually free ad websites out there in the World Wide Web that you can use. Now, you guys, I'm an introvert. So this was exciting to me, the fact that I could post free ads to high traffic websites for free and be able to get my business discovered. Okay, so free ads is the first way, and social media is the second way. You guys, I want you, when you launch a business in the digital space, I want you to look at social media completely different. And I want you to look at this as your digital real estate. Because when you use social media to attract customers to your business, it doesn't go away. You know, like if you work a job and you work 8 hours, you get paid for 8 hours. If you want to get paid for another 8 hours, you have to work again. When you use social media to get your business discovered, when you spend time posting every day, it doesn't go away. It's actually compounding real estate to help you generate income quicker. When I discovered that, that blew me away. And so what we do is we need to become a magnet to finding our perfect customers on social media. And here's what I mean by that. Think about you, my friend. Think about how many times you have scrolled on social media, how many videos that you scrolled on by. See, once you learn how to stop the scroll of your perfect customers, and the best way to do that is knowing who your perfect customer is, right? And then using social media. This way, when you copy and paste free ads, this way, when you use social media, you know what that means. You do not have to depend on your friends and family to make money. They don't have to buy from you. You don't have to DM people. You don't have to friend request people and slide into people's DMs or comments. You can use social media to attract your customers to you. So we treat our social media like our storefront, right? So just imagine, I want you to think about that. Imagine using social media and, like I said, never bothering a friend and family to buy from you. I loved the attraction marketing method. Now, step 3, how to convert them into customers. This is where it gets really, really good. This is where you're going to stop trading time for dollar, because you're going to automate your business. Automations means these pages are going to be out there in the World Wide Web working for you, my friend, 24/7. So anybody at any time can buy from you. So here's how the process works. When somebody discovers this page online, right, they immediately are taken to this page. This is your thank you page, okay? And then they're taken to this. So these are the 2 pages. Now, on average, inside our community, for the ones that I personally mentor, on average, 1 out of 20 are buying. So when 20 people put their email in, on average, 1 out of 20 are buying. So you know what that means? That's a $900 sell of passive income. And all you did is use free ads or use free social media to get eyeballs on this. When I discovered that that was a way to make an income, that was the game changer for me. I was ready to learn how to do that. Now, here's the most exciting part that I love in today's world. This system you're looking at is actually given to you for free once you're inside my community. It's pre-built and ready to go. All you got to do is plug in your information. You literally can have a fully automated business out there working for you today. And that is what I love. Look at this. Jackie said, my first sale. I am 4 days old in the business. I set up my website, and on the same day, I got my first customer. Wow, this is amazing. She literally just posted this 2 days ago because she's got her business on autopilot. Look, woke up to a ding, $900. So think about that. She woke up to $900 sell. I love what she says here. And this is what's so powerful. I'm from a sales background. I absolutely love this business because I don't have to hustle, call, or follow up with anyone as the automations kick in. She's not the one having to do the work. This is where you no longer will be trading time for dollars, okay? Look at this, $900 Dean came in her sleep at 2 a.m. That's the power of passive income. Again, you just got to stay focused, committed, and consistent, and it works. And that is what I absolutely love, is the ability to do that. So let's dive right into step 4. Promote something digital. Okay, this is huge. Promote digital to sell global. The moment you promote something digital, the entire world is your potential customer base. You're not limiting any countries. You have every country that can be your potential market, place to market. And when you promote digital, there's no costs involved because there's no expenses like how there is in a product. So you can make 100% profit. Now, the digital goods economy is a gigantic $950 billion market. It did $950 million in 2019, and it was averaging $1 billion a day by 2027. And now it averages $1.2 billion a day in 2024. But you guys, here's the exciting part. It's projected to hit $3 billion a day by 2027. Do you realize how much money is going to be made in this industry? Why not you? Okay, so here's another reason why to promote digital programs. Proven program, make 100% profit. You're paid daily. If you get a customer every day, you're paid daily directly into your bank account. You're not waiting for no company to pay you. It's into your bank account. And the entire world is your potential customer base because it is digital, and you get to sell something that helps people. Let me share with you something about the digital space. And when you're looking at launching a product in the e-learning industry, you ready for this? The more people you help, the more money you make. So if you love helping people, this is the perfect fit for you. If your heart would smile that somebody had success because of what you sold them, you will absolutely love this. So the testimonials that I've shared with you so far, that has come from these 4 different income streams that they get, right? So when they sell a legacy builder program, they make $900. When they sell a digital mastery, they make $600. When they sell a passive daily pay blueprint, $300. The launch pad is $100. So imagine having done for you business 4 income streams where if you sold one of each of them a day, that's $1,900 a day that you can make, right? How awesome is that? Now, here's what's great. And here's what people that buy from you, buy the program from you, here's what they get. Because within our program and our community, it takes someone who is really in need of help. And it gives them the blueprint and in the most effective way that they're looking for, instead of having to go through online and purchase small PDFs or sift through the internet and download free PDFs and all the content on the internet. You guys, I can't tell you how many hours before I discovered this blueprint, how many hours I wasted watching YouTube videos. I wasted downloading PDFs or purchasing like a $17 little crash something. And all it did was get me more confused. It got me so confused. I was to the point I was like, I can't do this. I can't make money online. Maybe it's not in my cards, because I literally didn't have any step-by-step direction to help me do that. And that's what I love about what people get when they buy one of the programs from you. They get a blueprint to take action and to get the results that they want. Like I said, if you love helping people, you will absolutely love this. And you can start selling from day one, and you can start attracting your ideal customers from day one. That was huge for me. I launched my business in September 10th of 2022. My automated sales process, everything was set up in 2 days. I had my first $300 day on the 13th, then a $600 day, then a $300. I was shocked by the results that was happening. And something I love about the program is it is a living, breathing, live, interactive program that solves real problems that people are having. The problem of not being able to grow a following on social media, the problem of not being able to attract customers, the problem of not being able to make enough money online. It solves those problems. So how exciting is that you have the ability to make a difference in your family's life while you're impacting other people's lives? And that is what I truly just absolutely love. So what I want to do real quick is I would love Cecilia to come on, because you guys, she was a lot like me, and she was trying things in the past and spent a lot of time looking and searching. And I want to share with you what happened when she purchased the program. So Cecilia, I'll let you take it away.
Hey, you guys, how are you? So I'm Cecilia Jacobs, and I'm all the way from South Africa. And before I started this, I was actually a mama with 10 years experience in early childhood development. I had my own daycare center because I was one of those greedy mamas that didn't want a daycare to see all my baby's first moves, because I'm an angel mummy of 2 little boys. So when I had my little girl, I was like, I will work from home. So 10 years into that, I started up a nail salon. Spent a lot of money to start that up. But unfortunately, the small town that I stayed in, every second week, another nail salon opened up, which meant I started overworking myself and underpricing my services just to keep my clients, to keep the roof over my head and keep my pot cooking. And I started spiraling downwards very quickly. I did search the internet for things to do, right? But I did do the how-to for free things, and I can promise you I wasted hours and hours and made nothing. I played games. I hate games, but I downloaded games on my phone. I had this little pop-up windows telling me you made so much dollars, and then I was always in a line for payouts but never received anything. Raise your hand if you've gone through that. Then I did the free surveys. I did the freaking free surveys, you guys. I spent hours and hours doing these surveys, downloaded countless of things to learn how to do surveys, because I never made money and I wasted a lot of time again. But I didn't stop there. I even grabbed myself some apps. Who downloaded apps and then jumped into their small little town, scanning prices in their free times, thinking they're going to make money? Because I even did that. And finally, I gave up on the how-to for free things. And I was like, you know what? I really need to learn from something or somebody how to do this the right way, because for free ain't getting me anywhere. And I went to Google. I did not go to TikTok, Facebook, or Instagram looking for ways to make money online or learning from somebody. I literally went to Google and I started searching. I want a program to learn from. I want to learn from something or somebody, and I'm willing to pay. You guys, so this one morning after a devastating previous day where I snapped at my child unnecessarily because she was 5 minutes late and I had a bridal party, I was like, you know, something's got to give. Something's got to give, because this is not the life I wanted. And over a cup of coffee, 5 a.m. in the morning, I sat crying, scrolling TikTok, consuming some, you know, funnies. And I came across a mummy from way overseas. Okay. I came across Michelle O'Neill, and she was speaking about how she's a mum of 6 and she was just looking to find a way to make some money online, and how she found a blueprint that taught her how to do that in 2 hours a day using automated systems. So I love the idea of automated systems, because at that stage I was working 15 hours a day in my own salon, 6 days a week. If my daughter needed new shoes, I had to work a Sunday just to be able to afford that. So my first thought was, heck, I wish this was available in South Africa, because Michelle was speaking dollars, right? And I'm working in rands in South Africa. And I thought, well, what if this is going to work in South Africa? Because then I'll be earning in a currency higher than what I spend in. What if? And I clicked the link and I entered my email address. I took step 1. You already took that step, because that's why you're here. And then I received an email from Michelle that said, hey, we've got a free webinar. You're welcome to join, because I'm going to share the steps of what I did in order to make money online and achieve the success. And I took step 2, and you took that same step tonight, because you are on this webinar. And on that webinar, when I started seeing other parents and I saw, heck, I can do this 2-hour workflow. It's simple. It's easy. I'm 42, but I can learn. I've got bits and pieces of my day I can use, and I'm willing to start learning these skills. And then I decided to take step 3 and purchase my program. 6 weeks into this program, I made my very first dollars that entered my PayPal account. And I want to tell you something. My first dollars was made while I was sleeping, because I woke up to a 1 on my PayPal. And I know Michelle also woke up to that sale in her PayPal, because I'm from South Africa. And, you know, when I purchased, she was sleeping. So I woke up to my very first sale and I was like, wow. 2 hours later, I had a nail client. Now, I'm going to tell you this. Nails in South Africa is less than, I think it's $10 if I'm going to convert. Let's say $20 max if you're lucky. But I was sitting down with a client doing her nails, and it would have taken me 2 hours and 20 minutes with all the art she wanted to make 280 Rand. If you're from South Africa, please raise your hand. And that would have been a headache and a backache. And then while I was sitting there, I had a 2 on my PayPal, which is 2 hours after I made my first sale, waking up to my first sale. And when I opened that PayPal, I made $300, you guys. I was sitting there of doing a 6-week workflow. Every day I put in 2 hours, simple flip and 5 simple steps I did on a daily basis. And here pops up another one on this PayPal. When I opened it, it was $300. Now in South Africa, that's over 5,000 Rand, which I didn't have to do anything for further. The next morning, I woke up to $600. So the difference between the day that I got started as a mom with no tech skills, no previous experience, no idea what digital marketing was, I literally had to ask my daughter, Mama's going to make money on TikTok, baby. How do I load my first video? So the difference between then and 6 weeks later is I learned how to identify my perfect customer from this program. I've learned how to kickstart my automated system with a 2-hour workflow. And I've learned how to build an email list, because I'm telling you today, email equals income. Mm-hmm. The ricochet effect of that turned into 15 South African millionaires, multiple 6-figure South African earners. I cannot remember the last time that I made under 100,000 Rand as a South African. Mm-hmm. As a South African, I wanted to make $600 extra a month, you guys. I cannot count my blessings with this. 3 months into this, I was out of debt. 4 months into this, I replaced the pre-car. 5 months into this, I flipped my zip code to put my daughter in a private school. 2 days after the best Christmas I could give my child in her 15 years, I paid school fees for her a whole year in advance. I haven't looked back a day since. I started with no tech skills. No idea what this was. no know-how of, is this going to be legit or is it going to be the same that I tried multiple times before? But I can tell you this completely changed my life. You already took 2 of the steps that I took to change my life. You just need to take the next one, and that's to get started. This is a proven process. These automations is life-saving. I love working only 2 hours a day. I love walking on the beach with my child, being there when I pick her up from school, and I love the difference that I could make in our life. I love having a stress-free life for the first time in my life. So, yeah. This is me, Michelle. I'm super excited. You know what? I always love to share because I just want people to see the possibility. If you're sitting there and you're wondering, does this work in South Africa? It works anywhere, my friend. It works anywhere.
Yes, thank you for sharing. And I love your story. And one of my favorite stories that you shared was when you have that ocean view and you're like, we get to watch the whales now. And it's like,
And the dolphins, and I can see them from my house because I always said, you know what, one day when I grow up, I will live near the ocean. 5 months into digital marketing, I freaking grew up, you guys. I grew up.
I love that. I'm so proud of you. Thank you for sharing. I love that. Now, you guys, that's South Africa.